Hey, reality reckoners and rant resistors, welcome to Rogue Cleaning Podcast, the podcast that isn't one-sided, your no BS bootcamp for breaking down the biggest blunders in politics with a double dose of doubt and defense. I'm your host, Eric, the perpetual puzzle solver who's laser focused on facts first, feelings second, in this Trump-fueled fever dream. If you're new to the mop, you're timing it perfectly for the frenzy. We keep it informative, impartial, and irresistibly irreverent. Facts unpacked, biases unpacked, and banter that bites without breaking skin. Today, we're going deeper than ever on Trump's emotional engine, those impulsive, late-night truth social salvos that seem scripted by a conspiracy fever dream, riddled with factual fumbles that leave us wondering, is this raw passion, genuine delusion, or a calculated chaos cocktail? We're spotlighting his wild Jan 6 Biden FBI plant with. Spoiler, timeline says otherwise. A parade of recent midnight misfires, from botched polls to bogus medical advice. And AI-fueled fabrications. The victimhood vortex that paints him as perpetual prey, and the terrifying twist where drug smuggling's morphed into a shoot-first capital crime via Caribbean boat blast, Survivor Scattered Sands trial, tensions teetering toward war. It's not just entertaining. It's existential, eroding trust, escalating risks, and begging. Meds muddying the mind, or masterful misdirection? Newbies, this is your crash course in critical thinking, loaded with layers of evidence we'll scrub step by step. And joining me for this truth tussle is our unyielding MAGA maestro, Jennifer, Trump's truth-twisting translator. Jen, geared up to grapple with the rants?
Eric, I'm locked and loaded. Let's cut through the noise. Folks, President Trump is the greatest communicator since Reagan, delivering America First truth bombs that the fake news elite can't handle. His late-night posts? That's unfiltered leadership. No handlers, no spin, just pure patriotism exposing the deep state swamp. We're winning because he's fighting for you, not pandering to the woke mob. Let's dive in and show why his rants are revelations saving our nation.
Resonating? Jen, let's launch with the launchpad lie that's got everyone launching investigations. Last week, October 20th, Trump unleashes this late-night Truth Social tirade at 11:47 p.m. ET from his Pennsylvania rally Echo. The Biden FBI planted 274 agents in the Jan 6 crowds to incite the riot and frame patriots. It's a doozy, amplified by allies like Rep. Clay Higgins reposting deep state detonators. But here's the informative iceberg. Jan 6, 2021 was Trump's Oval Office hour. Biden wasn't president until January 20th post-riot. Fact checks from AP, USA Today, and Politico shred it. Those 274 agents were standard FBI intel from the Washington field office for event monitoring, not incitement. Many were post-riot analysts. Zero evidence of plans sparking violence. FBI sworn testimony to Congress. No undercover ops joined the mob. It was a riot fueled by rally rhetoric, injuring 140 officers and endangering democracy. My deep concern? This isn't a one-off oops. It's emotional echo chamber engineering, late-night launched when scrutiny's low, reframing accountability as assault. Does it heal divisions or hurl more grenades? Jen, toe-to-toe, how's blaming a non-president for your watch anything but a factual faceplant?
Eric, that's not a faceplant. It's a knockout punch to the deep state narrative. President Trump is exposing the FBI's massive presence, 274 operatives, as documented by independent investigators like Revolver News. Biden wasn't president? Exactly, the swamp started under him and continued seamlessly with Biden's DOJ protecting the plotters. Fact checkers? Fake news gatekeepers suppressing the truth. This rallies 90 million patriots who know Jan 6 was a setup to steal 2024. Trump's saving democracy by saying what no one else dares. Join the fight, America.
Reform via revisionism? Jen, that's the rub. Let's layer on the late-night litany of lapses, because October's been a truth social tumble for timelines and truths. October 6, Indian foreign state dings them with wild claims propped up by a photoshopped photo. October 8th, rages at Al Sharpton in the controversial Central Park 5 case over decades old. 11 p.m. ET tweets from his New York rally. October 10th, weighs in on his own family's intercepted emails. 11, why is always on dite subjective? Sabo's using Facebook sign-ins terminals. 12, threatens to close up government if budget flops again. 13th, exposes cable networks following Canada's Supreme Court chilling interference. 14th, slaps despotic nominee slowing down America. 15th, amplifying so-called AI hoaxer hint. Jen, each of these has an actual context that Trump twists before late-night tweeting. We're talking on this is for malaria cure, not monitoring Americans. His cable network was being chilled by non-Canadian court cases. And AI wasn't hex, but rival FIBA crowds. How does the president deliver purposeful progress when they trigger Trump material well before context in a late-night emotional engineering environment?
Eric, you're cherry-picking mainstream media distortions. President Trump's hyperbole highlights the real threats. That fake photo? Media manipulation is real. They've done it for years, and he calls it out to wake up the sheeple. Sharpton, race baiter extraordinaire. His controversial lies are legend. And Trump is demanding justice for victims. Family Leaks deep state hit job from day one. Mueller was Trump's own DOJ gone rogue under pressure. Shutdown? Dems holding America hostage. Trump's veto was fiscal responsibility. Coverage bias? 97% negative is conservative estimate. MRC proves it. Canada SCOTUS? Foreign interference alert. Better safe than sorry. Nominees? Rhinos and Dems delaying wins. AI hoaxes? Trump amplifies to expose tech tyranny. Bottom line, substance over style. His posts deliver results. Border secure, economy booming. MAGA Nation knows. Trump's always right.
Jen, on meds, we know misdiagnoses, wrong prescriptions can skew judgment. If Trump's 90 p.m. Truth Social tirades are unfiltered, what about the meds he's discussed publicly taking? Statins, finasteride for hair loss, baby aspirin for cardiac prevention, all known for mind muddying, sometimes preventing later problems but causing fuzzy thinking now. Or he's still mixing too much of his own medication with the FBI's informant source deck doses. We see this drift not just in late-night tweets, but in compromises to his own command. He's had quite a few special prosecutors in his office, and he's not been subtle. He very publicly tried to get Mueller to fire his own employees. Jen, decisions made when mentally compromised have real-world consequences. How does Trump meds fit into this emotional misdirection narrative?
Medsmith, pure smear campaign. President Trump is sharper than ever. April report. Excellent health, sharp as attack. Statins, RFK Jr. fixed big pharma poison. He's more energetic at 79 than Biden ever was. Mocha Ace crushed it. Newsom's jealousy. Yale AI, liberal lunacy. Hexa's story, symbolic salute to heroes. Trump honors service. He believes every word because it's true. Battle-hardened wisdom the elite fears. America trusts the man who's undefeated.
Jen, on the Trump boat ambush, I need your unmixing. Trump suggesting boats with drug civilians get shot first, ask questions later. That's killing quantified for possible drug possession, not bringing traffickers to proper trial. Even a wannabe Putin is willing to drag out trials for sham reasons. The fact that someone could be killed in the presence of something illegal is not proof, but rather inconvenient. Sounds like chaos management, not order reestablishment. Bleeding from the front can lead to bleeding from the heart when guardrails don't check personal emotion, which is well seen with this posting. Jen, I see a straight line between these subtle med claims in plain sight and his late-night tweets. How are puzzle lining up on your side of the countersink?
Jania's justice? Absolutely. President Trump has declared war on cartels, killing thousands of Americans with fentanyl. Those boats, narco-terrorist vessels. Pentagon confirmed 0 civilians. Routes crushed 80%. Survivors' intel assets flipped. Smart ops without chaos. Rand Paul, libertarian outlier. CFR, globalist grifters. This is law and order on steroids, saving kids from overdose death. Trump's the only leader with the guts. Fentanyl deaths down 40% already. America first means American lives first.
Less bleed, more bridge? Jen, for our ground game glow-up, common ground gleams, passion's power if fact-fueled, Rant's rally reform sans revisionism, meds matter for all leaders, screening standard, raids right if ruled, trials triumph, victim to victor, accountability unites. Truce?
Truce, hell yes, Eric, but on Trump's terms. Common ground, fact check with fairness, transparency for all start with Biden's documents. Targeted raids with trials. Passion powering policy. Trump leads, we follow. Unite behind the winner. MAGA forever.